Hey guys, we back. I'm gonna have a course in 18 minutes, but we have good videos, so I wanna pop up in here. This is me last year. Great body. Yeah. Yeah.
You like that? You like what happens to my face when I dream big? A dream gave me acne, by the way.
I think dreams is visions, bro. I think God talked to us as dreams. I told you before. I had the dream possibly gonna smoke weed eventually again, but I had a dream that smoking weed made me fall underground where was a skull of metal and fire all over. And I was going, oh, if I keep smoking, I'm going to hell. That was the message that I received. The other day, the girl that we had talked before, she blocked me. I blocked her 3 times each, and she never had her photo in the WhatsApp. Recently, I took off mine from all the people who are not in my contacts, and I took her in contact. So she for months had no photo, and I had my photo up. I took it off, and now she put her photo now, and I don't like that shit because I feel like it's just games and games and games. I felt very dismissed by her. I felt like I tried to reach out. I was vulnerable and nothing back. And I just got tired. Got tired of that. Respect myself more, and I'm not into pursuing something that it doesn't flow. Is not genuine. But I had a dream that being with her made me eat pork, like a sandwich with pork. And before going now, I was vegetarian. This is my 7th day. I was vegan, and I've been vegan for 3 months. So I had that vision of being with her. I felt like it was God telling me if you be with her, you're gonna fall into a darker path, right? Even though I'm very close to it because I'm just going through it lately. It's just emotional and shit. But yeah, I had that vision, and I hate that things are how they are, but it really is. And I notice more and more, the less attention you give to women, the less interest you show to women, the more interest they are in you. It's very uncomfortable. It's very unpleasant that it be like that. But from me now, stop reaching out and stop showing interest to women. They start coming to me. They start talking to me. They start showing more, giving more, right? And is unhappy to be like that. I heard that shit before. I was kind of in denial, no, it can't be. That doesn't make sense because things should be just natural, right? But that be happening. That be happening recently. I stopped showing interest, and I have been having a lot of more interest back, unfortunately. But yeah, dreams reveal things. I think dreams give you hints, give you sometimes even visions of what's going to happen. In the Bible, we have multiple visions that people had on dreams, and then you have a part in the Bible that says oh no, it's not from God, the dreams. But it's okay, sometimes it's from God, and other times ain't for God. It doesn't make sense, right? So I feel like there a lot of times whoever wrote that book in the Bible is very contradicting what another person said. So I do believe dreams are a message from God, or for whoever, and yeah.
Way, and an eye lump, and I can't trust my spirit self.
Just let me be a monkey. Just let me be a monkey. Bro, I love seeing animals smiling, dogs, monkeys. Animals smiling is just, bro, it's so funny.
Listen to this one. I have a dream. It's very clear.
It's been said that when people smile, you feel dopamine, right? You want to smile too. So it's good vibes. In animals, I feel the same.
In this dream, talking to someone, and I'm just saying like, oh man, you wouldn't believe my skin's so much better after eating flax seeds. I was doing no fat, but now that I'm on flax, night and day difference. You wouldn't believe it. And it was very clear, my skin's no longer dry. I needed the omega-3. So
to be honest, I be eating only fruits and nuts, and especially like peanuts like that in the shell. So completely natural. Mostly only 2 times I eat cashews, and like I look at myself and I look my younger self. I be having a lot of emotionals, bargain from like heartbreak from a woman when I was 23 years old, and it keeps hitting me and hurting me, and I still acknowledge that like I never was able to open up again to a girl ever since that happened. And I feel like eating only fruitarian, like fruits and peanuts, is putting my body, like, is making me lose all that fat, and my skin is flawless and like shiny, and I feel like it's like I'm aging backwards, and my emotions is going back to that time too, right? That's how I feel like. And I have been having that sense for a while now. It's so hard, I'm not gonna lie. It's so hard.
Wake up. And I'm like, thank you, higher self, because before that, a couple days ago, I was like, okay, I was reading a book, Parallel Universes of Self, and he was saying like, sometimes your higher self communicates to you in a dream, could be other ways, and I was like, that'd be cool, yeah, okay, send me a message, I'll listen. And then it happened, and I was like, here we go, there's my first one, I'm gonna follow you, dream, let's go. So I get some flax, I blend them on up, I add water, I scoop them in. Were they great tasting? No, but they were okay. And then I made some flax crackers, plain, just water and flax. Nothing, I'm not addicted. So I did those and I started eating them, and initially I was like, I think my joints feel better. I'm like, flax, omega-3s, huh? A little shoulder niceness over there. And I was like, I might have more energy, a little mood boost even. Let me tell you the hell that followed. You're looking at it. The first thing that started happening was I started getting sulfur hell gas. I've been so good, been high carb vegan 10 months now. I was almost worried. I was like, how come I hardly ever have gas? Like, do I even have a microbiome here? I'm eating all this.
I had gas days before, but now I'm not having gas. No, it's so weird. I'll be thinking about that shit. I'll be like very like nauseous, feeling like I need to vomit, a lot of gas, but it stopped, and I didn't change the diet whatsoever. So I don't know if it was the parasites and they dying now. I don't know, but it's not bothering me no more.
Fiber, roughage. It's like, I have no complaints here. This is amazing. I caused that to myself. You saw it. So then I start getting all this sulfur, hell gas, constant, just potent, rotten egg shit. And I was like, damn, why? What is it that I'm eating? I thought it was like too much cruciferous. Like, I'm eating all this cabbage and broccoli. I'm like, I'm fine. But then all of a sudden, I couldn't pinpoint it on the flax. So I ate it for about a week. Just a little bit of flax crackers after dinner. Not much, not like, oh, I gorged on 15 tablespoons. It was a modest amount. They're not tasty. Not like I was like, oh man, can't wait to have those again. Like plain flax and water crackers here. I could immediately feel that my skin felt worse and worse.
He's more bloated. He's definitely more bloated.
It was, I keep going through this roller coaster and I keep thinking I know the reasons, but it was getting better and better, and it was like almost completely clear on the forehead. I was like, yeah, I've been to that stage many times, but then it sinks down. And so it happened again, and it was just getting worse and worse. And then like giant bump, like cystic bumps. This giant one here is ready to burst. Got like 3 of those, and then a sty. I've been sty free. I think I figured that out. It's the oxalates. Apparently flax has enough oxalates to annoy me. So like, what the hell was that, dream? You not only did not guide me towards success, you tricked me, and you're laughing with your spirit friends like, he fell for it. That's rude. Or, listen to this one. I wasn't meant to stay in this flax thing. That was a message from spirit to hinder my course offward into a better region. Had nothing to do with the flax. That was just a side, like, eat the flax, you'll get so bad, then you'll change to the correct course, which is breatharian, fruitarian, which is what we're heading down now, because I wanted to fix the gas situation. Actually, just stopping the flax did that, but I've been watching all these inspiring fruitarians and breatharians who live and they don't sleep. They have to run instead of sleep. You run to gain energy, and we'll get to that in another video, but so like that altered me back to more.
I love running. Like my knee, I feel like it's getting better. Will I run again and injure again because it's too soon? It's possible. I hadn't run for like what, 2 days, 3 days. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna start running slowly, like 500 meters until the park. Maybe 1 kilometer maximum. If I run one, I have to run. Yeah, no, I can run one. I was already thinking like I have to run 1.5 because it's going back, but like no, I can walk back. I'm not like, you know, if I go and smoke again, that's another talk. I don't know how I'll be feeling, but it's mixed emotions. Like I almost go, but I don't go. But then I don't feel my best. It's weird.
Fruit. And I was going down a grain path and it was heading nowhere, and the flax just corrected. It was like a wind on my sail. Now we're going to the right place. So like, you tricked me, spirit, but in a good way. I really just want to listen to my body more, and I feel like I can't do that with this giant cooked meal because for the past week, I have felt like I'm not that hungry, but I'm eating anyway, and that's never good. I never listen to my body. I just go on the regimens of like, I need to eat my fruit meal in the morning because if I wait too long, then my starch meal at night is gonna be too late, then I'm not gonna sleep right.
Yeah, that's not good. Like you should eat when you're hungry. And me personally, I do see myself doing that shit too, like eating sometimes just to eat. But I feel like for me it's more emotional. It's like either I am hungry, which is rare to feel hungry, or it's like I just don't feel good. I feel like smoking, so I just want to eat like fruits and peanuts, and I feel better. You know, it's kind of like a cope in life. I think everybody does that, right?
Right, so it's like I wake up, I start eating my watermelon even though I'm not hungry yet, just to rush it in, and then I go make videos, and then I have enough time to come back and then eat my giant starch meal that's way too big and nobody could ever digest, and somehow I'm living off it. Whereas like if you go more fruit-based, today I did it. I woke up, I wasn't hungry yet, and so I waited, and it was about noon that I was like, I could eat some watermelon, so I grabbed it and I ate.
To be honest, like if I had his regiment, which is like 1 set or 2 sets of workout, it would be super simple. Like I'll probably do a water fast, like water fast days. That's what I'll be enjoying doing. But like I go so intense on my workouts, I feel like I need to start eating once I finish the workout. The body's blessed, and sometimes I have more pain, and eating makes me feel better. And it's very also emotional. It's like, oh, I don't feel good, like, and I eat to feel better.
It. And now I'm just waiting till I feel that hunger cue again. Then I got blueberries, we got grapes in there, got some juice, pasteurized. It's fine. It's fine. So while I can't trust my dream self anymore, it's fine. I do believe he was like telling me like, okay, you think this is the answer, like you're still not listening to yourself. You're listening to some random ass dream thought. Really tune in. Do you need flax? Do you want it? Do you crave it? Have you ever tasted like they're gross? So like now I feel like, okay, I don't need some higher source in my dream to fix all my problems. I just have to tune in. And we will get there. So that is the message we take away. I survived. We got a lot of healing to do on the face, but we'll get there after you thumb up the video. That's good times. I'm happy about it all. The only reason you're thumbing this down is because you had a dream that you drank your own bath.
Let me see if he knows my dream.
Water? Probably not the minerals that you needed. A lot of bad things in there. You're filthy and you sicken me. That's what the drain is for. Just let it go. It's wastewater. You don't drink sewage. You're not a superhero.
To be honest, I hadn't been drinking almost no water since I went fruitarian. I used to drink a lot of water. I hadn't been drinking much water, to be honest. Maybe like 1-2 liters spring water. Always drink spring water. Like the regular water just tastes nasty. Once you are only on spring water, the natural, like the water that you buy, it tastes nasty.
Bitcoin is superhero money.
But even sparkling water, now that I'm eating way more fruits, it's not as appealing too.
I'll leave. Damn oxalate eyes. Why? You eat a flax cracker and your face will erupt in lumps. What kind of hell is that? It's bullshit, Earth. Hell, Earth. Subscribe for me.
I feel it's very negative of him saying that when he start with hair and finish with earth, because it's like you are projecting that shit, you know. Oh, somebody said something. Hi to you too, bro. How you doing? How you doing, broski? Hi to you too, bro. I have to leave to my course, but like, good video. See you after I finish the course. Bye.